Well, our big focus currently, we're now getting you the first images of the two men at the center of the probe into Zubeen Garg's death. Northeast India Festival organizer Shyam Kanu Mahanta and the singer's own manager Siddharth Sharma both have been arrested and are in 14-day CID remand in Guwahati. You'll remember Zubeen Garg's death in Singapore was officially declared as drowning. But back home in Assam, the investigation has taken a sharp turn. A 10-member SIT has been constituted. Video evidence is being examined. And now with these high-profile arrests, the case has entered a crucial phase. The question is, were there lapses in planning and safety, or is there something deeper that investigators are piecing together? And as these images surface, they're not just of two accused men, but of the first faces in what could be a much larger accountability trail. My colleague Ratnadeep is tracking the latest developments for us. He joins us over the phone line at the moment. Ratnadeep, we now have the first images of the accused. Take us through the significance of these arrests and the CID probe and the 14-day remand that's just been issued.
Well, these arrests are extremely significant, given the fact that ever since Zubeen Garg's death in Singapore, there have been demands across the state for thorough investigation because people were not really ready to believe that this was a freak accident that took place in Singapore and that Garg has died due to drowning. More so after several videos of the last moments of Zubeen Garg while he was seen first swimming in the sea in that yacht party with many others, first wearing a life jacket and then plunging into the sea without a life jacket. He was in the videos, it was clear that he was tired, and then questions were raised and as to how his manager could allow him to swim without a life jacket. Question raised on the event organizers, the organizers of the Northeast Festival, as to how they could allow their brand ambassador for the festival to be, in a yacht party without any of their people being there. The questions raised on the members of the Assam Association Singapore, who some of them took Garg to that yacht party. So there were several questions. About 60 different FIRs have been filed against people who were seen with Zubeen Garg in that yacht party, as well as who were there in the Northeast Festival. In all the FIRs, Shyam Kanu Mahanta and Siddharth Sharma, they were named. And then Assam government decided to form a SIT of the CID. The cases were transferred to CID. CID clubbed the cases together into one case where after raids in Shyam Kanu Mahanta's residence, they have also found some incriminating documents as well that links to financial probe as well into how the finances
Ratnadeep, I sincerely apologize. I'm interrupting you. Thank you so much for sharing these crucial details at this point. We have with us on the broadcast, currently joining us, Munna Prasad Gupta, Special DGP and the head of the SIT. Sir, thank you so much for making time for us. The CID now has two high-profile arrests, Zubeen Garg's manager Siddharth Sharma and the event organizer Shyam Kanu Mahanta. What specifically convinced investigators that these men had a role that went beyond negligence?
See, in this connection, we had received FIRs and we have registered a case in the CID police station and we have been investigating it. And during the course of investigation, prima facie, certain materials were found, and on that basis, we have arrested these two persons, Shyam Kanu Mahanta and Siddharth Sharma.
Right. Meanwhile, the court has given 14 days of remand, sir, as we're given to understand. What key evidence or leads are officials hoping to extract in this period?
Upon arrest, we had produced the two accused persons before the court of Chief Judicial Magistrate, and the court perused all the relevant documents and case diaries of the investigation. And the investigating officer had submitted an application for police remand for further questioning and to unearth the entire facts. On the basis of the application of the investigating officer and after perusal of the case diary and other records, the learned Chief Judicial Magistrate has granted 14 days of police remand.
All right. You know, sir, some fans in Assam are asking that Zubeen died in Singapore, but the arrests are happening here in Guwahati. So how do you bridge that gap for the public and explain what exactly Assam police is investigating?
There are legal provisions. If an Indian citizen, an allegation against an Indian citizen is filed about committing an offense abroad, then the Indian law enforcement agencies have jurisdiction over the accused persons to investigate. And of course, as far as the investigation in Singapore is concerned, we have already initiated the process of mutual legal assistance request as per the existing treaty between India and Singapore, and we will follow the process, the legal process for the collection of required evidence from Singapore as per the mutual legal treaty existing between the two countries.
Right. Meanwhile, the Singapore police, as we know, had declared the cause of death as drowning. But with your SIT in place, sir, are you reopening that conclusion or merely probing the circumstances leading up to it?
It's a very preliminary report from Singapore, as I understand. And the causes of drowning and various other facts have to be taken into the account, and also it is not a post-mortem examination report. The death certificate is not a post-mortem examination report. Details will be more found in the post-mortem examination report. So on that basis, we are carrying out the further investigation.
Right. Is this case then, sir, being treated as negligence in safety management? Or are you probing a potential criminal conspiracy angle too?
All the angles will be looked into. As I said, that investigation is on, and at this point, it will not be prudent for me to comment on the causes. But we'll investigate all the angles, and after completion of the investigation, we will come to a conclusion, and we will submit appropriate report in the court of law.
Sure. We do look forward to that detailed report. Meanwhile, sir, could you guide us on what kind of evidence your team is prioritizing right now? Is it digital trails? Is it financial links? Is it eyewitness accounts?
No, everything will be looked into. We cannot rule out any evidence. So all available evidences, circumstances will be looked into during the investigation.
And meanwhile, sir, given the emotional weight of this case in Assam and across the country, are you prepared to put out interim findings so the public does not feel like they've been kept in the dark?
So it's an ongoing investigation, and we will follow the correct legal procedures, and whatever is possible without harming the investigation and within the legal framework, we will share from time to time, but we must appreciate that there is a legal and procedure for investigation. The Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita contains all the procedures of investigation. We will follow the BNSS in the letter and the spirit.
Sure. Meanwhile, sir, the SIT has 14 days of remand to question the two accused. So could you tell us what are the three most crucial answers you need from them during this period?
So there are various issues that we need to question them, and I can't limit it to three.
Sure, then take us to the most crucial answers that we need.
And also, it will depend on what we get from their interrogation, and then we'll further probe into those. So, of course, the main primary focus is to unearth the circumstances leading to death of Zubeen Garg and various related issues with it.
And sir, could you just guide us in terms of what timeline we're looking at? What timeline can the people of Assam expect for a conclusive report? Are we looking at weeks, months or longer?
Yeah, we will try to complete the investigation at the earliest possible. However, keeping in mind that some investigation is to be conducted in Singapore, and for that there is a certain procedure of mutual legal assistance from Singapore government. So, but we will try to do everything at the earliest possible.
So
Thank
just
you very
to
much.
re-ask that question, so are we looking at weeks, months or longer?
No, it's very difficult for me to
All right. I do understand.
Put any time limit, but all I can say is that we will do our best to complete the investigation in a fair manner at the earliest possible. Thank you very
Speaking
much.
of fair manner, sir, before we let you go, Zubeen Garg, as you know, is not just a singer, he's an icon. Fans are demanding answers as we speak, and they don't want half-truths. How will your SIT ensure transparency while still also protecting the integrity of the investigation?
Yes, both will be done. The investigation, we are answerable to the court of law and the existing laws of the land. So everything will be done as per the laws of the land, and of course we will be answerable to the court. So both integrity and transparency both will be maintained.